Yo, what is up, guys? Oscar here with the new video, and this is going to be discussing my Real Madrid versus PSG second leg game preview. So I'm going to give you my squad predictions, my starting 11 predictions, go over some quotes about Ancelotti, and also how the goof of the clown of Florentino Perez screwed up his little lunch meeting with the PSG President last time. So I'll be discussing that all in this video. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So goalkeepers available. We got Courtois, Lunin, Fuidas. Defenders, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Vallejo, Nacho, Marcelo. Midfielders, Kroos, Modric, Valverde, Lucas Vázquez, Dani Ceballos, Isco, Camavinga. Forwards, number 7, Benzema, Asensio, Jovic, Bale, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Mariano. So obviously we know that we got Casemiro missing and we got Ferland Mendy missing. So the way that I would line up would be Carvajal, Militao, Nacho, and Alaba. From right to left, sorry. Left to right would be obviously Alaba, Militao, Nacho, and what's this guy's name? Carvajal. Midfield, Modric, Valverde, and Camavinga. That would be my starting midfield. And I know that Kroos is back, but he's coming off of injury, so I do not want to see him start, because if he starts and he's not 100%, then PSG is going to run all over them. Run all over this midfield, run all over this defense. I really don't have the... Real Madrid really shouldn't have the time and patience. They had all the time in the world last game where they were fighting for the scoreless draw and then they just let up. So the healthier, the better at this point. I don't, and I know that Valverde is also coming off of the flu, but I would trust him over starting Kroos at this point. So I say put Modric, Valverde, Camavinga in there. Starting offense for the forwards, my prediction would be Vinicius Jr., Benzema, and Asensio. And now, I know that Rodrigo had an impressive game this past weekend, but it's not enough. I feel like he still needs to prove himself. He's still not the Rodrigo where he's reliable in the Champions League anymore. So, I would actually put Asensio over him at this point. I just don't trust him. I just don't. So let me see if I can pull up the Ancelotti quotes here. Maybe I can get them. Let me see here. Or maybe they did not put, did they not put Ancelotti quote? Hold on. Yeah, because I paid attention to the press conference, but let me see here. What? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. It finally loaded. So let me see if I can pull it up here, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, tangibles also, guys. Real Madrid is actually their stadium in in the Santiago Bernabéu. So 60,000 fans. So the fans, they gotta roar and they gotta throw PSG off this game. Some notes: Kylian Mbappe is not gonna be 100%. Apparently, he suffered some type of injury yesterday, but it wasn't at first. Everyone was saying that it was gonna be like it was like a broken foot or something like that. But it turns out it wasn't as serious, and he's really good to go. So hopefully I'm just hoping that maybe he's not 100%, so that way he doesn't be it out. Because if he is healthy and 100%, then Real Madrid ain't winning this game. But I'll talk about the score predictions here in a second. So Ancelotti asked some questions here. So here are the following terms. There are many factors in these kinds of games. The most important aspect is the mental side of things and the excitement levels. The important thing is that we enjoy the backing of our fans, which is a big motivation. I see the team as being in good shape, motivated and relaxed, and we're going to produce our best. I was a player myself, and I never want players to get injured. What happened yesterday to Mbappe, so he's talking about Mbappe's injury, means that he's in with a chance of playing, and we're going to prepare for the match as if Mbappe was going to play. Looking back historically in games at the Bernabeu, great players have always received a good reception. I'd obviously understand if the fans clap him. The Bernabeu fans enjoy watching good players, and also to see Madrid play well and win. Stopping Mbappe. So this is what we're going to be talking about here, stopping Mbappe. Our game plan isn't just all about stopping Mbappe. It involves Neymar and Messi and all of PSG's good players. Our plan is to play as a unit, both with and without the ball, display intensity in over 90 minutes, and put in a strong all-around performance and produce a smart display. We mustn't go crazy out there because we've got to win in the game, and it's a case of having to thrash them. We have gone in front early on or in the last minute. The important thing is to be in the game and play that intensity. So what he's saying here is that Real Madrid is down 1-0 in the aggregate score, and they got to at least win it by 1. They got to win it by 1. What gets me about this new rule, because the away goal went away. The away goal, and that played a huge role in these Champions League games. If they get rid of that away goal, I really don't like that, because it takes away some of the intensity of these championship games for soccer. So he's going to be talking about Kroos here in this next quote. If the player isn't at 100%, they can't play in these types of games. If I believe that Kroos is at 100%, he'll play. But if Kroos is at 95, he won't play. Oh, that's telling. Fears for and then I'll talk about fears for tomorrow night. And I actually like this. So, because here's the thing, Kroos rushed back. He rushed back because he wanted to play in this game, and I understand his passion. But if you're hurt and this is a high-level game, go with the healthiest players available. Don't throw your injured or slightly injured guys out there, because we saw what happened when Ancelotti threw out Ferland Mendy there against PSG the first time around. We saw what happened when he threw in Karim Benzema out there for the in the first leg. So don't throw out Toni Kroos if he's not 100% there. Fears for tomorrow night. I don't usually think about what I fear. I think about what we need to do to produce our best and to perform better than we need in the first leg. Play out well from the back and apply a better press. In the build-up to a game, I usually focus on the things we have to do and on what we have to avoid. Real Madrid were able to press and make Real Sociedad uncomfortable after that. They went down 1-0 and they pressed very well. But those other two games before that, did not press well at all. So they gotta press PSG. They gotta make PSG uncomfortable tomorrow night. Let me see. Progressing in the Champions League. When we lose, we lose. Okay. Any other news here? Basically, talking about the importance of winning tomorrow at this point. Like I said, applying high press is part of the defensive mechanism. We play against the likes of Mbappe and Neymar. You've got to be very weary, and I think that the fans will have a very important role to play tomorrow. In that sense, We want to produce a performance the fans want to see, and that's what we'll do. So we'll always have to. We got to rely on the fans too. I don't think when they played in Paris there was no fans in attendance. So if there isn't any fans or lack of fans in attendance, then obviously that's going to play a huge role for tomorrow's game. So 60,000 fans, let's roar. Maybe that can disrupt a lot of what PSG wants to do. But yeah. Alrighty. On to Florentino Perez, the clown. And this is the last segment I want to address before I get to score predictions. Florentino Perez. So first and foremost, you show up late to the lunch with PSG President last time. And apparently the PSG President said that not only did he show up late, but he failed to maintain eye contact. He was looking down like this. Looking down like this. Underneath the table while he was speaking about his precious Super League. Really, Florentino Perez? You want PSG and these teams to be a part of your crazy idea, but yet you can't maintain eye contact? You can't be professional, dude? Really? Really? Wow. Man, it sucks that we're stuck with this doofus as a president for the next 3 years. 3 years and a half. So, but yeah, I really wanted to address that. I really just want to get that out of the way. I'm just sick and tired of talking about freaking Florentino Perez, his unprofessionalism, showing up late to lunch. Like, how do you show up? And here's the thing, you showed up a day before the game was to start. You postponed the dinner. Maybe there was something happening at the dinner that you couldn't make the dinner. But you postpone a lunch? What were you doing in the morning? Pondering how to convince PSG, pondering how to not maintain eye contact? You're unprofessional, bro. You're stupid. But already, that'll do it for the pregame analysis. Score prediction time. I'm gonna give Real Madrid I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw, 1-1, and PSG's gonna go on the aggregate score of 2-1. Yeah, it's gonna go 2-1 there, or 1-1, where PSG's gonna score. Real Madrid's gonna be forced to play catch up. They play the catch up, but it's gonna be too late. Casemiro's missing. Ferland Mendy's missing. I don't have confidence in whatever I gave my starting lineup predictions, but knowing Ancelotti, he doesn't like to stir things up, so I expect Lucas Vazquez to play in the place of Ferland Mendy, or even Marcelo to play in the place of Mendy. Marcelo's old, so he's going to get beaten like a drum. So Courtois is going to have to play a big-time saver tomorrow. But, yeah, that's my score predictions. 1-1. PSG moves on to the quarterfinals, and Real Madrid gets knocked out. But let me know what y'all think. Write your comments down below. Until then, guys, keep it real. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.